Shalom, this is GMS on Let's Sit Down is coming back with the lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there spreading this word in sincerity and in truth all over the four corners of the earth. Gone. I want to come with a quick lesson. See that my battery is about to die, but I'll grab a charger in a minute. What I want to come with is the fact that the word that we bring out as man of the Lord, or like the scriptures call it, prophets, has effect on your salvation, man. It has an effect on the salvation that you can receive from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. If you are neglecting the words of the man of the Lord in the highways and byways, you are automatically neglecting the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are coming out through the man of the Lord. By reading the scriptures, breaking them down, going into the judgments, going into the prophecies that are coming to pass, the things that are about to happen in this place. So what the Most I can do is he can shut your ears, man. The Most I can shut your ears and make you become hella rebellious, and eventually neglecting the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. The Most I can do that. So you can be destroyed, because the Most High doesn't want everyone. The Most High wants his elect. The Most High has set up a certain elect, by whom he's gonna punish the wicked, man. By whom he's gonna put judgment upon these heathens that are out here, man. By whom he's gonna lay this earth flat to the foundation so it can be built up again, for the kingdom and for the people of Yasha Allah, for whom the world is created, man. So I'm gonna go in a couple scriptures, and see where the Spirit leads us. So this is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore, thus said Yahweh the Most High of Hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Now in this instance, it's talking about prophets that don't have the word of the Most High. So by lying, then the people will be destroyed. But by lying unto the people, they will be destroyed, because they get a false understanding of what the Lord is about to do. But through the speaking of the right doctrine, through the speaking of the right words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, if you neglect them, the Most High, what I tried to say is, if you neglect them, the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai can destroy you also, if you neglect it. So let me read it again. Wherefore, thus said Yahweh the Most High of Hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. So the man of the Lord are speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And whosoever neglects that word will be devoured, man. That person will be devoured, because judgments is gonna be passed upon him, man. If he doesn't take heed upon to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then that's on himself, man. His blood is upon his own hands, like the scriptures say. You see? So I want to go to the book of Hosea. The book of Hosea. You see, this is Satan, man. This is Satan. about to make this video. You know, I'm energetic and stuff. I'm not tired at all of a sudden. As soon as you make that video, start to make it, you become tired and shit. That's bullshit, man. This is Hosea chapter 6, verse 5. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. So how has the Most High hewed people, man? By the prophets. If we look up that word hew, it goes into cutting down. People are spiritually trees, man. In the scriptures, people are spiritually trees. Let me see, where is the word hew? The word hew. It says chatazap. Chatazap. To dig, cleave, divide, hew, make, cut out, dig out, cut down. Quarry, hewer, mason. To hew in pieces, to be cut, be engraved, to hew into pieces, cut up into pieces, to be cut from, be hewn from. So, let me read it again. Hosea chapter 6 verse 5. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets, I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. So, through the speaking of the prophets, the Most High now has a reason to destroy them, because they are not taking heed to the words that he speaks through the prophets, because the scriptures speak about that the Most High speaks through the prophets. The Most High speaks through the men of the Lord that are in the highways and byways, that are speaking about what is coming, that are telling the people to change their ways, to change their acts, how they are doing, how they are operating. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is speaking those words unto the people by the servants, the prophets. You see? So it says, therefore have I hewed them by the prophets, I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. So it gives the Most High a reason. The Most High doesn't need a reason to destroy wicked Israelites, man. But it gives the Most High a more complete reason to destroy these people, man. You know, because they want to neglect the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know what happens? The Most High will neglect thee. And if you neglect the Most High, man, the Most High will destroy you. That's just what it is. Yeah, I had to grab a charger real quick, so I got it. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets, I have slain them by the words of my mouth. But the Most High didn't come down. The Most High didn't come down and speak. The prophets did. So if you neglect the words of the prophets, you're neglecting the word of the Most High. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 20. What is it? 29. Jeremiah chapter 29. Verse 18 or 19. Yeah, verse 19. It says, because they have not hearkened to my words. Listen carefully. Because they have not hearkened to my words, said Yahweh, which I sent unto them by my servants the prophets, rising up early and sending them. But ye would not hear, said Yahweh. Hear ye therefore the word of Yahweh, all ye of the captivity, whom I have sent from Jerusalem to Babylon. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the Most High of Israel, of Ahab the son of Goliah, and of Zedekiah the son of Maaseiah, which prophesy a lie unto you in my name. Behold, I will deliver them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, and he shall slay them before your eyes. So the point is, the Most High is speaking through the prophets. You know, The Most High is speaking through the prophets, but the people don't want to listen to the prophets, so they're going into captivity. Back in those days, they went into the captivity of the Babylonian Empire. They went into captivity under the Medo-Persian Empire. Eventually, the Greek and the Roman, and also eventually in the captivity that we are in right now. So again, the Most High is sending out the servants, the prophets, to speak the words in the highways and byways, talking about what is going to come, the judgments that the Most High is going to pass, what we are doing wrong in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, how we have to get right, you know? So it says, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh had truly sent him. So soon, man, we're gonna know who spoke the truth, man. We know, we as man of the Lord, we as brothers, man, we know it, man. We know it. You can call us proud because of that, man. But if you have to be how you call that? You have to be determined, man. You have to believe. You gotta have that faith, that hope, that the Most High has chosen you to understand this truth, man. You can't be doubtful, man. Even though that spirit is gonna hit you, it can hit you, but you shouldn't be doubtful, man. You shouldn't doubt what you believe in. And I believe that what I believe in, you know, the truth that I have received from the elder apostles on down, that's the 100% truth, man. I truly believe that, you know. But for the people that are listening, a lot of them shake their head. They don't believe it. They neglect it, not knowing that the word of the Most High is coming down through the man of the Lord, man. Not knowing that it could be the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They are unknowing, man. And with that, they will destroy themselves. They neglect the words of the prophets, which are the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Daniel chapter 9, verse 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power to walk in his ways, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. Let me read it again. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power to walk in his ways, to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. You see that? So due to that action, due to that I say that due to those ways, the Most High is gonna bring destruction upon the nation of Israel, man. Again. He's gonna do it again. Let me see. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So they rejected knowledge, man. They are still rejecting knowledge. The knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which comes out through the servants, the prophets. And therefore the Most High is gonna reject you. Like it says, I will also reject thee. How's the Most High gonna reject you? By fire, destruction, famine, death, pestilences. That thou shalt be no priest to me. The Most High doesn't deal with you. The Most High doesn't pour out his spirit upon you to preach this word, this city and truth out there in the highways and byways, man. And because that spirit is not upon you, you become a full-time scoffer, man. Which that will get you destroyed also. Scoffing the man of the Lord. Because what? Because why? You're not scoffing against the man of the Lord. You're scoffing against Yahweh Shai. And you're scoffing against Yahweh, man. Like it says, know that they are not hating you, but are hating me first. Roughly paraphrasing. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And if we look up the word forgot, it says shakach, to forget, ignore. So it's not necessarily to forget only, man. The word also goes into ignoring. There was ignoring the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They was ceasing to care the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see? Ceasing to care. Because our people are proud to the bone, man. Our people don't want to listen to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Neither do they desire to walk in his ways, but they are rejecting it. And rejecting the words of the prophets that are out in the highways and byways will get you destroyed. Because why? They are the words of Yahweh that are coming to you, man. But the people will not see it until the words of those prophets come to pass. And then they're going to realize. Therefore the scripture says, Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 5, Behold, ye are among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you. So it's prophecy, man, that not everyone is going to believe the words that come out of the mouth of the man of the Lord. Until it happens, man. Until it happens. Behold, ye among the heathen. We are among the heathen, man. The Negroes, Latinos, and Indianos are among the heathen, which are the true biblical Israelites. And regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which that work is a strange work. It's the death, it's the pestilence, it's the prophets rising up in the highways and byways, gathering together as one body, speaking the same word, the same truth, the same doctrine, without division, which ye will not believe. They're not going to believe that, man. There are people that are not going to believe that. There are people that are going to reject the truth. So the Most High is going to reject them. Because why? They are being told, but they stupid their ears. They are being told, but they turning their necks. They shaking their head. You know? When the destruction comes, it's too late, man. For I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. You know? So the Most High is hewing people by the servants, the prophets, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash. Shalom to the elect.